Hello and welcome back. We'll start off with the usual disclaimer, like always. Nothing here is for sale, nothing is monetized. There are no courses, no mentorships. There's absolutely nothing I sell. The only link you'll find is to my Discord. And in my Discord, again, there's nothing for sale. It's just trading talk. I post my trades. I like doing this, and I do it to keep myself accountable. This is basically my trading journal. So you can listen back to, Regardless, we'll start off like we usually do on Bloomberg. There isn't much of relevance today or tonight. It's 2 a.m. Or Americans say morning, 2 in the morning, this morning. There isn't much at all. I mean, there's stuff happening, but not for our relevancy. The only thing I can see is the Fed beef, but it's been going on for a while, and we need something more scary, to affect the markets. So, like mentioned previously in my other video, I added the dollar index in. A proper dollar index. There's so much you can get out of Trading View. Fuck off. Okay, so you see that dollar index basket? Man, fuck out of here. Anyways, now that I've got the dollar index added, I can more appropriately talk about the things that I'm looking at on FA, just for the shock factor, as I've always called it, and how that ties into the dollar index, and then again how we can look for trades and certain things, patterns that we can tie into that. Not that it's a major factor in how I trade, because as mentioned earlier, you cannot back test, and I've back tested extensively. You cannot back test taking, financial events, unemployment rates, inflation, rate hikes, that kind of stuff. Whatever you would get up on a Forex news calendar, you cannot take that into account when back testing. It's impossible. And even if you could, the strategy is profitable, very profitable, running over a decade now of being profitable, and it's getting more and more profitable. So we good. Well, why the fuck is it in a potential? Okay, so we'll also look at SPY. SPY is strong, good like always. Like I mentioned earlier, it feels like .com bubble or something. Why is nothing reacting to all the tariffs? I don't understand. But I mean, you shouldn't either. So we'll get to the trades. I already went through everything today because, in a stroke of genius, I thought I was recording and then I wasn't. Or actually, I was recording, but my mic wasn't on. So that was genius. Okay, so I'll start off with a potential I have here noted down. This one did break through. This could be a valid breakout trade, but it is not one I like much because of the already ongoing downtrend. I'll show you what it would look like though. You'd go for a 1.5 R on this one because you're counter trending. So if you were to enter right now, for example, get your stop loss to somewhere close to the SR area. If it goes back to it, it's already over with the trade. And then a 1.5. So nothing more than this. I wouldn't trust it more than that. This is a completely valid trade. I'll keep it open. I'm not gonna enter it myself. Let me get it down to on the entry here. There we go. So keep that green. Another trade I posted in the Discord. This one has also triggered for a valid entry on the 1 day. It looks like shit on the others. But this is oil, so it is a bit different. Regardless, it is valid. But I don't like this one that much either. Because again, it's in a downtrend. I don't like going against the trends. Just market intuition. I don't know. But I'll mark it green. This one missed completely out on. Could have entered it on that 8 hour. But I would have had to be in here late. I wasn't here. So I don't give a fuck. This one is getting really interesting. Here we can see some real breakout potential or a reversal. This SR area here is kind of, already being clogged, but it has been reacted to very strongly. So I would keep an eye out on this one. The candle is very fresh, and there's definitely breakout potential for it. I'd actually get some SR areas for it. There isn't much. We'd have to go back a lot, and I don't trust these old levels. Yeah, how much am I going to trust 2005 level? Right, it ranged back here in 2005. 0% is how much I'm going to trust that. Or actually, I don't know, not 0%, but not enough to make a SR area on it. It is no longer a far potential, like I marked earlier. Now it's a very close one. This breakout I posted, I accidentally got fucked out of. It went right to TP. I would have wanted to hold this for. It has gone up since I posted it. I hope someone entered this. Quite a lot. What the fuck? So I got smashed out on 2R, bringing me up to 7% this month. So I have to be really selective with what I enter, considering I have my 10% monthly max limit. Yeah, there's quite some time left in the month. So that's, tops 2 more green trades, and I'm done for the month. That's why I'm being nitpicky. I'll keep these open for you guys. I'll post them in the Discord. See what you can get done with them. Enter or don't. Either way, they're valid setups. We have an indecision candle on the resistance here for oil. There's a solid sell loss below the low of the indecision candle with a stop order entry above the closing candle high. The 200 MA won't get in the way either, but it is a double resistance here to keep in mind. This breakout has broken through previous highs, and the candle was uninterrupted in doing so. This new candle is completely fresh. Just stick with the harsh sell loss. You could even go a little bit lower, but there is volume in this area right here. But generally with these breakouts, if they don't instantly go our way, we're out. Either way, I think these are great setups in terms of following the strat, but I'm not going to enter them. Already got my trade, so I'm good. And that's all I've got for you guys now. If you got any questions or anything, please just hop in the Discord, or just leave a comment, or do like everyone fucking does, DM me. And thanks for watching. See you. Bye bye.